mute your line so that the background noise is not interfering, please?
Okay. How do I do that? Oh.
I don't know on the iPhone.
Yep, she did it. She did it.
Okay,
Yay.
cool.
Okay, awesome. We can go ahead and get started. Well, first of all, I'm so excited, Jamie and Angela. I'm so excited that you guys had a chance to get on tonight. We have a couple really awesome people sharing their stories tonight, so I'm super excited for you to hear them. But just to give you an idea, my name's Mallory, and I've been involved in Isagenix for a little over a year, actually because of Katie, and she's on right now, and I'm so excited. But Katie is the one who got me on. And when I very first got started with Isagenix, honestly, I didn't believe in products at all. And I'm a personal trainer in Kansas City, and I was like, products don't work, like, period. That's really what I thought, because I had a lot of experience with a whole lot of crap. Honestly, as far as products go, I had tried all kinds of shakes. I had tried all kinds of pre-workouts, like all different types of stuff, and none of it worked at all. So I kind of just had warded them off. And then Katie was like, Mallory, you have to try this. And she was part owner of one of the gyms that I was working at. So I was like, that's kind of intimidating. I should probably try it. So I ended up trying it, and I've been referring it to all of my athlete clients ever since then. I mean, my weight loss clients as well, but I love, love, love my athletic clients because I love helping them improve their performance. And as an athlete, you know that your nutrition is a massive part of that. I mean, you have to have the right nutrition in your body in order for it to perform as it's intended to. So Isagenix was really what helped me help them, if that makes sense. But Katie's on the line too. So Katie, would you mind just kind of sharing your story as to how, like, you got involved and what it's done for you? Oh, you're on mute.
Okay. I was like, hold on, I didn't know I was up yet. So my name's Katie. I'm the one that basically convinced Mallory to try the shake, and it actually took a lot longer than she's saying. It was pretty awful. I was like, take the shake, and she wouldn't. So I'm so excited that she's so pumped about it now, because it really is what changed, not just for me as an athlete. I was a CrossFit athlete at the time, but also with the gyms that I owned. When I owned a big gym in Chicago called River North CrossFit, I sold, whatever people wanted. So they wanted Progenics, so I sold it. And people would ask me, well, what do you take? And I said nothing. Because I was the same as Mallory. I had tried everything, and nothing was my product. I didn't believe in any shakes. I had chefs deliver meals to my gyms. So I always told people, eat food, don't eat the shakes. Always eat your calories, don't drink your calories, that kind of thing. So Isagenix was a huge shift for me, and it actually happened in the midst of me training for CrossFit and moving to Kansas City. And I lost all contact with, like, the guys that I was having bring food into my gyms. So I went from having like free prepared organic meals to nothing. So for me, it was huge, because now I not only have to buy food, but I didn't really know any chefs in the Kansas City area. So I started taking the shakes thinking, okay, I need to figure out what I'm actually going to do for my nutrition. And my performance went up. My body fat went down. I was feeling stronger. I was not losing any strength, and I was feeling better. And obviously I went from paying $0 for those meals to buying Isagenix, but it was a lot cheaper than these pre-made meals that I had started, messing with. Also, something when you're an athlete is the focus. You want to focus on your training. You don't want to be focused on preparing meals, making sure that everything you put in your body is what you're supposed to. And I know that Sean does. And, if you're in the industry right now, you really do have to focus on every single thing. So I know that back when I was in figure training, I wish I had something like this that tasted good, that was good for me, that had all the macronutrients that I needed. So Isagenix kind of changed and shifted my whole idea of supplements and made it where this isn't like something you're reading the thing like, oh, is this safe for me? It's safe for you. It's also the best food that you can put in your body if you want to train and excel as an athlete. So I sold it at all my gyms, and I started talking to everybody about it, including top trainers like Mallory, who now believes in it enough to share it with her people. So excited that you're going to be listening and hopefully try these products, because nothing will make you feel the way an Isagenix system will. And it's not just one thing. And that's what I'll say too, is I was piecing it together just like Mallory was at first. Like, I'm just going to do the cleanse, or I'm just going to do ionics, or I'm just going to, I have couple of my bikini girls now, they're the same way. They like will only take certain things at a time, which is fine. Do it how you need to, but I'm telling you, when you get on this full system, you'll never go back. So I'm really excited. And if you guys have questions, find us all on Facebook and ask, but welcome to the call.
Yay. Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate that. And I'm like so beyond thankful for you just introducing me to Isagenix in general. And I know it took forever to get me to say yes, but I'm thankful that you stuck with it and you were persistent. I can be kind of obnoxious sometimes, so I appreciate that. But I'm super excited because Sean's on here too, and she has tons of medals to show for her Isagenix journey. But Sean, would you go ahead and share like your story and also the products that you like the most?
Okay. My story is a lot like Mallory's. As far as I was trying to help people with their journey and was trying to try different things out there that I could share with them. At first I thought I was just looking for weight loss things for my clients, and it comes to find out the Isagenix had things for people who are also already fit, that just want to get fitter, and also who needed a little bit of extra energy, because as much as I train, I was, and also I was turning 40, my energy level just dropped tremendously. So I needed something that was going to help me with that. And so when this came along, I decided, well, okay, I'll go ahead and try it. And at first I had a lot of anxiety, buyer's remorse. I was kind of stressed out, and I thought, well, at least I can return it, because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I didn't open the box at first because I thought I was for sure going to return it, because I tried so many other things like Mallory and hated all of it. It all tasted nasty to me. I didn't get results. I had stomach aches with it. It was just horrible experiences. So my husband came home from offshore, and he's like, are you just going to stare at that box, or are you going to try it? So I was like, okay, let's try it together. So I tried it, and oh my gosh, Tanya, I'm sorry. My eyes went straight to you. And I loved it. I was like, okay, this is so good. There's no way it can actually work. It tastes too good for it to work. But we'll try it anyway. And I didn't think I had to lose any weight, but apparently I had. And I did lose 3 pounds within the first week. And then within the first month, I went down 6% body fat. And so I went from being skinny fat to really fit and chiseled all of a sudden in ways that I never experienced. I always had, muscle definition in my arms, but my back and my abs and my legs started to become really defined. And then I did to combine it with a true competitor's diet, and I used it, as Carrie was saying, in a way to make it fit my needs, because there's no way possible that I could prep every day the amount of food that I have to eat every 3 hours. And so this gave me a break, and I knew that I was getting nutrients that I probably wouldn't get even if I prepared it myself. So my favorite products, I always giggle because they always tell me, tell your favorite products. I'm like, but I love them all. I don't have a favorite. I really love all of them. I need all of them. So being we're talking about meal replacements so far, I will say meal replacements, I love those. They are delicious. They're going to be better than any shake you've ever tasted. They actually taste like a true milkshake, and I'm sure anyone on here can also say the same. And I like every flavor. I also like to use it as an athlete. I like to use it with the IsaPro. I don't ever just have the Isaline anymore. I only have the Isaline with the IsaPro or the IsaPro by itself. And I love mixing it with the allowance of vegetables that even when I'm training, I do get a lot of vegetables in, but when you're working out as much as we do, you replenish your body of all the nutrients and vitamins. So it's important to get all those back into your body. So I put a scoop of greens in every single shake, as well as Ionix. And Ionix is kind of like our, our main ingredient, or our main product. And second to the cleanse and the shakes. The Ionix is to keep your cortisol level at an even keel. So your body is always at an even level so it doesn't get stressed. You get stressed and your body cannot decide. It does not know the difference between mental stress, physical stress, hormonal stress, or muscular stress. And so when you have this in your body, it keeps your body just even altogether. So I used to get very stressed out. I'm kind of OCD. And my OCD level has come down quite a bit, thank God. And also, I used to stress out about finances a lot. And it's not that we were always, broke. It's just, we're a regular, typical American family up until recently. And so we were living check to check, unfortunately. I moved here and had my own business before, and my business wasn't kicking off like it was when we were living in Texas. And my husband's lives in the oil field, so it was all, you never know what you had month to month. And so I was always stressed out about that. And so the Ionix helped to relieve some of that stress, and then also promoting the product allowed me to relieve some of that stress, because now I'm eating for free because my products are paid for every month, due to the fact that I share it with people just like Tanya and Jamie, and now you, Angela. And plus I'm making extra money to help make ends meet, and also for extras like vacations and trips and Christmas and things like that. But Ionix also helped me to not be sore anymore, because we work out so much, and so your cortisol levels go crazy and your muscles are breaking down, and then your body's sore. But when you take Ionix, it keeps that level, and so you don't have that soreness. And my trainer is always trying to tell me, okay, today I'm going to make you sore. I promise this is the day. And I'm like, oh yeah, I really think I'm going to be sore tomorrow. Next day I'm like, yeah, I'm a little tender. I'm not really sore. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is Ionix, you need to try it. And I can promise that anybody who takes Ionix first thing in the morning and then with your post-workout, you'll have the same results with that. Also, another good thing for athletes is Amped. Amped is going to it's going to be your pre-workout, but it's not going to give you the jitters. It's not going to give you the shakes and the tingly ears and all the things that some people are afraid of. It's not going to give you heart palpitations. All it's going to do is help the blood flow through your body so that you can get a better pump and get better results from your workouts. But when you combine it with the eShot, which is another one of my favorite products, it helps to give you the energy to sustain throughout the workout so that your energy level doesn't drop. You can also use Replenish, which is going to happen to add the rest of your electrolytes and vitamin A's, B's, and C's back into your body as you sweating those out. The eShots, I take them every time that I work out, whether it's cardio or heavy lifting. And it also helps you if you're just having a fatigue day. You can, towards, let's say mid-afternoon, you're starting to get fatigued, you can have a half a shot, and it's going to get you through the rest of the day. Although I have to say, you don't get that rush that you get from most energy shots. It's just this natural energy that you get, as if you just woke up with the best night's sleep, and you had this invigorating shower, and you're ready to take on the world. That's how it feels. And then you come down very slowly. You don't crash. So if you take it too late in the afternoon, you might be up all night long. First time I did that, I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning researching isogenics. So don't do that. Take it earlier in the day. And just about any other products, the bars are awesome. I love the bars. They help get me through the day if I can't get to my shakes. And there's so many other things, but I can keep going on and on and on and on, because like I said, I truly use everything from the vitamins to the joint support to flush. Everything I use. You don't have to use everything. I just choose to. So just talk to whoever has you on the line, and they can help you get a package that's right for you. But this is going to be the best thing for you as an athlete, because it's going to be pure and natural, and you're not going to have all the extra things that as athletes we work so hard to get out of our bodies, as we work so hard to get results. And because it's so natural, it's going to make your body do what it needs to do naturally, so that you don't have to worry about taking supplements that could interfere with your workouts and with your health. So I'm so I know I had a lot to say. I always talk too much. I don't know why they put me on here because I just can't stop. I'm going to turn it over to Mallory and let her finish.
It's great. I love it. I love it. And one thing also, like, the shakes are so cool because I know a lot of times people are like, what even makes it different? Like, why is your shake any different than other shakes? And like Sean mentioned, there's no artificial dyes, sweeteners, flavorings, none of that. But also it's a grade 7 organic. And usually in the United States, the highest grade of organic you can get is a 5. And that's if you're like searching for it. You're not going to walk into a GNC and find a whole shelf of 5s. They're going to be like, I don't know what a 5 is. That's what it's going to be like. But it's a grade 7 because they get it from New Zealand where it's illegal for them to inject their cows with anything. No hormones, nothing. But it's illegal for them to use herbicides and pesticides as well. So you're not exposed to any of those chemicals. And on top of it, that ensures that everything is so nutrient dense. So really the whole goal of Isagenix is to flood your body with all of the vitamins and nutrients that it could possibly need in order for it to function as it's intended to by decreasing that toxicity. So I'm totally the trainer who's like, if you're gonna have a cheeseburger, like have a cheeseburger, it's totally not gonna kill you. But if you're gonna invest in health products, which honestly all athletes do, but if you're going to invest in health products, they should be the healthiest products on the market and they shouldn't have artificial stuff in it. That's not why you're buying it. It should be something that only helps your performance, not something that could possibly inhibit it. I hope that kind of like resonates with you because I didn't even really, that didn't make sense to me until I took stuff that literally inhibited my performance and I refused Katie for 10 months. But anyways, so some of the packs that we really refer, so to athletes, there's tons and tons of packs you can get. The performance pack is a great pack. How everything works is you set up your wholesale account with Isagenix. The person who got you on can help you do that. But you set up your account with Isagenix. That's $29 for the whole year. And you get the cheaper prices just by paying $29. And then after that, you purchase whatever pack you want. So if the performance pack is something that you want, that's great. It's got tons of Isoline Pro in there, which has 36 grams of protein in it. So, I mean, that's crucial for athletes. Every time you get a workout in, you should be ingesting anywhere from 20 to 40 grams of protein within 20 minutes after your workout. So getting that extra protein is crucial. But not only that, it has the Ionics like Sean was talking about. It has the bars like she mentioned, the e-shots. It has the pre-workout. It has all of that stuff all in that one pack. And also a lot of other athletes are like, well, what about my BCAAs and what about my amino acids and all that stuff? It comes in the shake. Like it all comes in one shake. You don't have to buy those separately. So that whole pack comes with like a crazy amount of stuff. And it's $269 plus tax and shipping. And initially when I heard that, I was like, no, I'm not spending that. But then when I calculated everything that I was already buying as far as like all of the stuff I wanted to help me in my workout that wasn't really helping me in my workout, I was spending more than that. So it actually ended up saving me money on that end. But we also have other packs like the Athletes Pack, which is really similar to that. And it's $193 plus tax and shipping. Or you can talk to the person who got you on and they can help you pick and choose. Like maybe you just want the Ionics or maybe you just want the shakes, whatever it is. But the other really cool thing about Isagenix that I love, love, love is that you don't sign up as a distributor. So that means every single person is eligible to get referral rebates. So that means when somebody walks into the gym and they're like, hey, what pre-workout are you using? Because mine makes me itchy or mine makes me feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. Then you can refer it to them. They sign up through Isagenix and you get money back for that. Like, that's crazy. There's not really another company that I can think of where they're not like, hey, you have to sign up with $1,500 worth of stuff and then we'll talk about you making money. So Isagenix is awesome when it comes to the business side. But I'm going to show you how it would work just to get your products paid for, plus a few extra months of products, or maybe like a cute shirt if you want it. So this is how it works. Everybody comes into Isagenix the exact same way. So this would be you right here. And then you're going to put somebody on your left team and somebody on your right team. Say both of these people want the performance pack because they really want the Ionics. They need all of that protein, all of that good stuff. So what happens when they come in with that performance pack is you actually get a $25 bonus off of them. Same thing with this person if they come in with that performance pack. But what happens is if these two friends come in the same week, that bonus actually doubles. So instead of making $25 off of each of those packs, you make $50. So you're already at $100. That's crazy. But not only that, what happens here is you just rank advanced to consultant and you get a $50 bonus for that as well. So you're already at $150 back. That's crazy. And the next thing that happens is we want to help each of your friends start to see rebates back as well. Because as soon as you start getting your stuff paid for, you're like, I'm probably never leaving. That's usually what happens. So we're going to help your friend find 2 people. So when this friend becomes the consultant, you actually make $100 back for that. Same thing with this friend over here. Just because they found 2 people, Isagenix is like, hey, that's awesome. Here's $100. So another $100. You're already at $350 now. The next cool thing is this is a rank advancement called manager. And Isagenix actually gives you a $250 bonus for that. So you're at $600. That's nuts. And there's other potential bonuses there too. Like you could make more than that just by signing up 2 people who find 2 people. That's so crazy. As an athlete or as somebody who goes to the gym, you know people ask you about stuff, or you know you've asked people about stuff. That's just how it works. But anyways, so I know you guys are super excited to get started, or even if you're not, it's no big deal. But if you could shoot your friend who asked you to get on a short message that says, hey, I want to get started right now, sign me up. Or you can send them a message that says, hey, that lady's kind of crazy, maybe don't invite me to another one. That's totally fine too. Whatever it is, just let them know so they can kind of go from there and handle it that way. But other than that, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody, for getting on. I appreciate it. I'm excited to talk to you guys soon. Have a good night, guys. Bye.